I've been on a bit of a platformer kick lately, playing back through Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and Mario Wonder, both great games. So I thought, why not dive back into a Disney licensed platformer for the PlayStation 1, as we've already done a few Disney game reviews anyway. So here it is. Welcome back to the channel guys, and welcome to my review of Donald's Quack Attack. Developed by Ubisoft and published by Disney Interactive, Donald's Quack Attack was released in the year 2000 and is a 2.5D platformer, getting ports from Nintendo 64, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Nintendo GameCube and of course the version you're looking at now, the PlayStation 1. The story we get here is ripped right out of Donald's classic Saturday morning cartoon, Quack Pack, from the 90s. So the game opens up with this FMV cutscene showing Donald and Gyro Gearloose, the crazy inventor, and his nieces and nephews just chilling at their home when a news bulletin comes on the TV. Donald learns that Daisy was out reporting at the evil magician's castle, Murloc, and got herself kidnapped by him. So up steps Donald, our hero of the game, to go save Daisy. Gyro tells Donald he can teleport him to the castle, but first we must collect enough energy balls to get it working. So off we go.
You'll never get out of here.
The way this game is structured is very much like Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, with a walk room taking you to each world. There's 4 worlds containing 4 main stages, a boss stage which unlocks after all main levels are beat and a bonus stage once the boss is defeated. Also another cool nod to Crash is you can play all stages in any order in the world. I really like this as it can make reruns of the game more interesting. Each world has a theme, a forest theme on World 1, a city setting in World 2 and a really cool haunted mansion theme in World 3. And in the final world there's a lava aesthetic, so some good variety here. Donald's moveset is very limited but works well. His main attack is a swinging punch and a jump kick, which is way better. I use this attack for my whole playthrough. The main gimmick here though is Donald's double jump, which the levels are 100% built around, with some tricky platforming sections. I know, right? A double jump doesn't make for a very exciting move, but honestly it's surprisingly satisfying, making the precise jumps avoid and falling to your death down a dark pit. Analog controls are available here too, and work very well with the precise movement. Using the left joystick and the right joystick can be used to punch if you like, but I stuck to the standard square button for attacks. I definitely recommend using the analog controls to control Donald though. Item pickups and levels are of course here. Donald heads are lives, some of them are a little harder to find than others, so a sharp eye is needed. There's stars to collect, get 100 and you'll get an extra life, that classic platformer trait since Mario Bros. A little twist here though, we have 3 different colour stars. Yellow's worth 1, blue is worth 5. And a final red one is a whopping 10. There's also these milkshakes that supposedly give you a speed boost, but I didn't notice it at all. And find this little chap and get a checkpoint. A great move adding checkpoints, as some of these levels are around 20 minutes long. The last point of interest to find is collectibles. Each stage has 3 of them to find. Hit one of these magic books and a timer will start for you to get the collectible, so a little challenge to get them, but not too hard as I got all of them on my single playthrough. There's some good enemy variety put in here, with most of them making the theme of each world they're in. I particularly like these pumpkins that set on fire when you get near them, and this guy working in the city with his pneumatic drill. And I had to take a double look here, thinking this was Quack for a minute. I must be losing it. Unfortunately, the levels don't pose much of a challenge for the most part of the game until you reach the final world. Still fun though. Boss fights on the other hand can be tricky. You'll need to learn their patterns to learn when's best to attack them. I really like how inventive some of these fights play out, and they all pose a decent challenge, especially the final boss fight against Murloc.
Welcome, Donald. I have been waiting for you. What? Daisy? Do not be afraid. She is hanging around somewhere. Unfortunately, you'll never be able to see her again.
Disney always has a great art style for their games back on the PS1, and as you can see, Donald's Quack Attack also has nice graphics. They're not quite on the standard of Hercules for me, but very impressive still. I don't think there's really any standout tracks here, to be honest. Not that the music is bad, just average. One track did stand out though for me. This Haunted Mansion one was great, and strangely reminds me of something that Tim Burton would have made if he made another Batman movie in the 90s. Let me know in the comments if any of you get that Batman vibe too, or is it just me? Anyway, the real highlight of the game for me was these 4 bonus stages. They all play like these Crash Bandicoot run towards the screen levels while something chases you. They're really cool. Have a look. Alright, time for my final thoughts. Donald's Quack Attack for the PlayStation 1 may not be a hidden gem on the system, but it's certainly a decent little platformer. So if you're a physical collector like me and can find it for cheap, or however you play, I'd say it's worth a play. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to beat it in one sitting, being a short game. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Donald, thank you for rescuing me. You're my hero.